Welcome to Mobility Site Video.
Hey, good afternoon everybody. This is Chris Likeness, mobilitysite.com, and we have the LG Incite in the house today. And I'm going to do something a little different than I have been doing. I've been doing obscenely long videos. Last one, I think, was 28 minutes on the fuse. Instead of that, I'm going to start breaking them up, probably into two parts. I'm going to do an unboxing, and then, which is real quick. I could probably only take 2 or 3 minutes. Well, the way I talk, it could take longer, but we'll do an unboxing and a comparison and a little walkthrough of the hardware, and then later I'll come, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, or day or two later, do a software demo as well. So this is the LG Incite. It was announced yesterday on AT&T. This device is it's kind of in a different class of category. It's the industry's calling it a slab phone, like the Instinct here, or the LG View, or the iPhone, I guess, would be considered. You've got no slide out keyboard, you've got no front facing QWERTY keyboard. It's just basically the touch screen and some minor controls on it. This has got a 3-inch screen. It's Windows Mobile 6.1, and I believe it's a 528 megahertz processor, 256 meg of ROM, 128 RAM. Should be pretty adequate. It's got 3G, Bluetooth, everything you want. So let's get right into it. First thing we got is the getting started guide. We have the actual device here, which looks to have a whole bunch of plastic and junk on it. Let's see what else we have in here. We've got travel adapter. This is an AC to, what is that, a micro USB slot, which I don't like. I wish it was mini, but it's okay. We've got a sync cable that's regular USB to that micro same connector. You have your battery, which I think is a 1300 milliamp hour battery. You got a stylus. It's a the stylus isn't embedded within the device like a lot of them are. The stylus is right here, and I don't like that at all. Getting started CD and some other accessory junk and whatever. So let's put this all together and we'll take you on a little hardware tour of the device. Okay, I've taken all the protective plastic off all the thing. Feels kind of plasticky until we put the battery in it. It doesn't have a real good weight, but it's got a real nice look, very modern looking. I'm going to go ahead and put my SIM card in and the battery in, and we will show you the rest here. So it says we're going to slide our SIM card right here and put the battery right there, and we'll just slide the cover back on, and voila. Okay, you can see my camera there. This like I said, the screen is just basically one big screen. You've got 2 buttons on the front. You've got your call, or your hang up in button, and your call button, which I don't know if you can see that. The angle of my lighting isn't going to allow for that real good look there. On the bottom you've got nothing. On the left side you've got your camera button. This is your lock key, micro SD slot, and there's a jog wheel. I know some people will be excited to know that. And this blue coloring is protective coverings that I haven't taken off yet. I need to go ahead and get that off. I like that two-tone color though. Not a real big fan of the chrome look though. You have a full-size earphone jack right there. And on this side you've got a reset button, which once again you've got the blue cover still over there. Trying to get this at an angle you can see. I've got an up-down button, and this is the charge sync port here. On the back you've got nothing but the camera, and like I said, you've got your earpiece here, and there's a proximity sensor here, which is pretty cool. So let's take a look at it. This is the stylus. It's retractable, and it goes with this little cap here. There's a little place where you can actually hang it on here if you really wanted to, but I'll pass. So we have a couple other phones to take a look at alongside it. They're pretty much feel like that AT&T and LG have gone after trying to go after the slab phone market. I don't really like that term, but that seems to be what the industry is calling this style. With a Windows Mobile version of something like the Instinct or whatever. So about same thickness. the Samsung Instinct, my phone that's over here, going to be showed off here in a minute, is ringing. It's about the same thickness but a little shorter than the Instinct. The phone that keeps ringing off the hook here is my daughter's LG View, and as you can see, it's about the same. The screen on the LG View is a little bit smaller. As you can see, a little illumination there. About the same height, same thickness. We'll go with we'll go with an old faithful for some people, since it was in the way of the one I was going for. This is the Dell Axum, and that reminds me, MobilitySite.com started off as Axum Site, and it evolved into what it is today. And we are going to be hitting 5 years December 12th, and we're going to be celebrating the Dell Axum, or not the Dell Axum, but Axum Site's birthday as Mobility Site, because iPack HQ, which used to be the sister site of Axum Site, iPack HQ, Mobility Site, they've all been pretty much merged together. So we're going to do one big birthday for all of them, since Axum Site is the oldest, and we will be giving away quite a few devices, so you might want to check out Mobility Site and be ready for that. Okay, so the next phone we'll show you is the slab phone that everybody compares everything to these days, and that is the iPhone. And it's about the same, about half an inch shorter. It's actually the LG Incite is quite a bit thinner, or thicker, and that's that. What else we got? We've got the AT&T Tilt, for those that might have the Tilt and want to see a size comparison there. We have the newly released AT&T Fuse as well, which is the phone I just recently stopped using. It's Incite's a little thinner and just a little bit taller. So anyway, we will get this thing charged up, get all these ugly blue protective covers over it, and we will give you a software demo in the next video. This is the LG Incite from AT&T. It was announced yesterday. I'll put a link to Mobility Site, and you can check out the press release that we posted yesterday. As far as the device is concerned, just quick, just pulling out of the box, it really feels nice now that the battery's in there, giving it a little extra weight. It was plasticky feeling, and you can tell it's a pretty solid feeling plastic build, but it does feel kind of light in the hand. It's really good size. It feels a lot like the iPhone, just a little smaller, and I can't wait to get this thing powered up and see what I think of the actual operation. With 528 megahertz processor and plenty of ROM and RAM, this thing should run pretty good. Windows Mobile 6.1 should be screaming on here, and it's got its own built-in, or not built-in, added on top of Windows Mobile 6.1, its own menu system. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. Anyway, stay tuned, and we will have part 2 shortly. Maybe not tonight, maybe not tomorrow. Well, probably tomorrow. So anyway, my name is Chris, LightnessMobilitySite.com. Have a good evening.